together to celebrate our Republic Day after uncountable sacrifices of our freedom fighters. We got independence on 15th August 1947, and because of it only, we can gather and speak freely today. We owe a great thank you all of them. I salute all the freedom fighters. We have heroes who wrote our constitution, one of the biggest constitution in the world. After the amendments of constitution, we became a Republic of India. And the day was 26th January 1950. Today, we as the country is still facing lot of problems. Corruption, crime, caste politics, terrorism, and most trending, coronavirus, bird flu, and many more. Today, on 72th Republic Day, let us dream again of free, fair, and happy nation. There is nothing impossible for our country. Do you know? 92 countries are demanding COVID-19 vaccine from India. It is a great honor for us to live in such a great country. So I request our Honorable Principal, Sister Leena, and our Vice Principal, Sister Anlet, to hoist the flag followed by national anthem.
शहीदों की चिताओं पर लगेंगे हर बरस मेले। वतन पे मिटने वालों का यही बाकी निशा होगा, यही बाकी निशा होगा। सम्मान्य जन, भारत के इतिहास में आज के दिन का बड़ा ही महत्व है। आज ही के दिन सन 1950 में भारत का संविधान पूरे देश में लागू हुआ था और आज ही के दिन भारत को एक प्रजातांत्रिक गणतंत्र घोषित किया था। इस संविधान को लिखे जाने में लगभग 2 वर्ष 11 महीने और 18 दिन का समय लगा था। मान्यवर, देश की राजधानी दिल्ली में तो यह पर्व बड़े ही हर्षोल्लास के साथ मनाया जाता है और इसका मुख्य कार्यक्रम राजपथ पर होता है। एक और देश की तीनों सेनाएं जहां अपने बल का प्रदर्शन करती हैं, तो वहीं दूसरी ओर अनेक राज्यों की संस्कृति की खूबसूरत झांकियां पेश की जाती हैं और इसकी एक झलक देखते ही हृदय में देश के प्रति भाव उमड़ पड़ते हैं और मन सहज ही कह उठता है, मुझे तोड़ लेना वनमाली उस पथ पर तुम देना फेंक, मुझे तोड़ लेना वनमाली उस पथ पर तुम देना फेंक, मातृभूमि पर शीश चढ़ाने जिस पर जाए वीर अनेक, जिस पर जाए वीर अनेक। मेरे प्यारे साथियों, मैं आपको अवगत कराना चाहूंगी कि गणतंत्र दिवस एक ऐसा राष्ट्रीय पर्व है जिस पर अनेक देशों के राष्ट्रपति, राष्ट्र प्रमुख और प्रधानमंत्रियों को मुख्य अतिथि के तौर पर बुलाया जाता रहा है। लेकिन इस बार साल 1966 के बाद पहली बार ऐसा होगा कि गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर कोई चीफ गेस्ट नहीं होंगे। इसका अर्थ यह नहीं कि भारत की ओर से किसी को आमंत्रित ही नहीं किया गया। इस बार गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर ब्रिटेन के प्रधानमंत्री बोरिस जॉनसन को मुख्य अतिथि के तौर पर आमंत्रित किया गया था और उन्होंने आमंत्रण को स्वीकार भी कर लिया था। परंतु ब्रिटेन में कोरोना के नए रूप ने तेजी से अपने पैर पसार लिए और उन्होंने भारत आने में अपनी असमर्थता जता दी। मान्यवर, यह राष्ट्रीय पर्व स्कूलों, कॉलेजों, गांवों, शहरों, नगरों हर जगह बड़े हर्षोल्लास के साथ मनाया जाता है। सरकारी कार्यालयों पर ध्वजारोहण किया जाता है। विद्यालयों में शहीदों की गौरव गाथाओं के गीत गाए जाते हैं और यह पर्व हमें प्रेरणा देता है कि हम अपने भारत को और अधिक सुदृढ़, सुखी और समृद्ध बनाएं। इसकी आजादी पर आज न आने दें और संकल्प लें, तन समर्पित, मन समर्पित, तन समर्पित, मन समर्पित और यह जीवन समर्पित। आशा करती हूँ देश की धरती तुझे कुछ और भी दूं, तुझे कुछ और भी दूं। जय हिंद।
धरती जा ऋषि मुनि जपते प्रभु नाम की माला। हरि ओम, हरि ओम, हरि ओम, हरि ओम। जहाँ हर बालक एक मोहन है और राधा एक बाला, और राधा एक बाला। जहाँ सूरज सबसे पहले आकर डाले अपना डेरा, तो भारत देश है मेरा, तो भारत देश है मेरा।
Dear loving teachers and my dear students, a very chilled morning to everyone present here. I wish you all a very happy Republic Day on behalf of St. Mary's family. Today we are celebrating the 72nd Republic Day of our country. Yes, on January 26th of 1950, the Constitution came to force, and from that day onwards, we are celebrating the Republic Day because of the great effort done by our great leader, the father of the Constitution, we can say, Dr. Ambedkar. Dear loving students and teachers, let me ask you one question. What do you mean by republic? It is the power, the main source. The supreme power is held in the hands of the people along with the leaders of the country. Yes, we all together working for the betterment of the nation. The supreme power is in the hands of the people. It is not a monarch. It is not a king. It is not the ruling party, or ruling is not under one person. The entire citizens of the country is ruling. That is the democratic country. That is the importance of India. We are privileged to have such a democratic country, and we are living here. But my dear friends, let me ask you whether we are taking the advantage of the freedom which is given by our country. The constitutional rights, whether we are enjoying. What are the constitutional rights? We have right to education, right to equality, right to enjoy the religion practices, right to justice, right to speak. We have everything. But do we really enjoy this freedom? And the rights, are we enjoying? Dear girls, let me ask you one question. Do you have the freedom and safety to move around the country anywhere, anytime? We are talking many things about the empowerment of the woman. And are we really practicing it? I have seen a YouTube small clip 2-3 days back. One small child of maybe first standard or second standard, she was reading the science book, and it was written man-made material. And she asked her mother, very small child, she asked her mother, "Mother, why it is man-made? Why don't women-made? Why can't be it people-made? Why it is man-made?" See, we are really injecting this type of mentality in the girls, in the women, and that is why we are growing up in such a situation. We don't have that equality. We are not able to enjoy that. When we kept to start parents meeting here in the school, do you remember that how many the majority of the people who have attended the meeting was gents. The lady parents were very less, and we asked the reason. The reason is the ladies are not coming out from the family even today in 21st century. See the difference. One day one parent came to my office. He asked me. I asked him. He is telling like this, "Sister, I am an army person. I can come only maybe after 6 months or 3 months in a year." I told, "What's the problem?" "The problem is you have to look after the child, and about the fees and everything, I will come whenever I reach then only." So I asked her, don't you have lady at home? Your mother is not there. "Yes, of course she is there, but she will not come out from the house. She is at home only." The ladies are doing only the household work. Even today in Haldor we are experiencing this. My dear students, you have to change. You have to bring this change in this world start from your family. Tell the ladies to come out, do the work. When the man is out or when your papa is out, let her do the work. Let her come to school. Let her enjoy the freedom. And that is what we have to do. And we also see different such types of discrimination in the country. Rich and poor, caste, creed, everywhere there are discriminations. Of course, we have grown up in different level. We have brought many things in the country. There is lots of change in the IT world and in economic system. Everywhere there is changes. But even then, in remote areas, in villages, we are not experiencing such freedom. So you are the children to bring up those. You are the citizens of tomorrow. So remember to bring up such changes in your life, in your family, in your society. And I would like to tell a few words about the farmers, those who are struggling at Delhi. I think they have started the strike November 26th, it seems. And it is the 3rd month they are struggling there. Don't you feel about them? I don't criticize the government, I don't criticize the farmers, but I would like to see only one word. We should see the justice. Justice to be done to the people, those who are fighting against those things. And you know, without farmers, we cannot live. They are our lives. We have to remember that. We have to support them. We should stand for them. This is my humble request to those people. And in this pandemic season, we all are experiencing such a threat, such a problems in this world. The entire world is suffering. And many lost their lives. Many lost their livelihood. Many lost their job and dear and near ones. Many people we have seen traveling to their own laborers. The downtrodden, the least people of the country was suffering too much. And these people were traveling at that time to their own places. And we have seen in video, TV and all, what all things happened to them. Just how we feeling about those people. What rights we are enjoying. Dear teachers, dear students, we should think about it and start from our life. Many lost their lives on the railway tracks. We have heard the news those days. So we have to come up with new hope, new energy, and then only the constitutional rights must be practiced in our own life. Look back to our leaders, national leaders. They have also went through such pains and struggles. They took all the efforts to bring freedom to our country. So don't be depressed or distressed or disheartened about the Let's have a hope. Let's have a dream. Don't be discouraged. Everything will pass away. We have a new hope. We have a new dream in front of us. Let this new dream and new hope spread around the world. This is my simple message to this Republic Day, to my dear students and my dear teachers. We should remember the rights, the things, the advantage which we have received in this country, and accordingly we have to act. We have to practice those things in our life. With these words, let me conclude. Once again, wish you all a very happy Republic Day. Jai Hind.